Now, what if I had different types of orders of things? What if I had this? -5 minus 3. Add the opposite. So Stan, when I change it to add the opposite, what is this problem going to become?
It's going to be -5 minus -3.
Did you change this? What do you change subtraction to?
Okay.
So what should the problem be? -5.
Plus
One more time. What's it become?
-5 plus -3.
Is he right now?
Yes.
Okay. He came up in his mind and did this. -5 he doesn't touch. It stays the same. Changes it to add the opposite of 3, -3. Now, what's this equal to? A negative plus a negative is a bigger negative, right? Same sign,
-8.
even add.
-8.
-8. -8. A couple bigger numbers. Okay. After what's it changed to? Okay, so -17. Add
It means -17 plus -19. Wait, no, it wouldn't, because it would still be
what's the rule?
add the opposite.
So you change it to the add.
And then you change -19 to negative, just positive.
There you go. Now, follow the addition rules. Same sign, you can add different sign.
Subtract.
Take the sign of the bigger number.
And then you'll
Okay,
get
so
2.
listen to what just happened. And this is where people get confused. I had a subtraction problem. I changed it to an addition problem, and then I thought subtraction. Did I not?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what the original problem was. It was a subtraction. I changed it to addition, and then because there was one of each sign, I had to think subtract. So yeah, that's what happens. Megan.
Is it always the second number that is opposite?
Okay, which is going to lead me into what if I have more than 2 numbers?
Well, don't go there.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Okay, I have a problem like this. It's got more than 2 numbers, and it's got subtraction and addition. Do you change addition to anything?
No.
It just stays addition. You already know those rules. Okay, so I'm going to need to go through and change this. This is what it's going to look like. -5, add the opposite. Add the opposite, that stays the same. So the only one that didn't change with its all subtraction is the -5. Should the 2 change?
No.
No, because it's already addition. You don't do anything to it. Okay, so again, it started off as -5 minus 8 minus -4. Remember that parentheses just kind of helps you see it. Plus 2. So I left the -5, changed it to add the opposite, add the opposite. And I do it right on home. Yes.
So basically, like, what about like big, like way bigger numbers and a problem like that?
Okay, hang on a second. When I go to solve this, can you group things together, like draw your negatives together and all your positives like you were doing the other day? Okay? These two together would be negative what?
13.
13,
Positive 6.
6. Same sign, you can add different sign. Subtract.
-7.
Take the sign of the bigger number, then we do that. Okay? Bigger numbers, let me give you a different example. So, what about that first? What's wrong with that problem? What looks weird about it? Samuel?
The 95 is before 72. It's supposed to be over.
Normally, up until this point. So think about your card game. If if you had 72 points laid down, you had 95 left in your hand, would you be trying to take 95 away from 72? Would you go in whole?
Yeah.
Would you gonna get a negative number?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a subtraction problem, you're trying to take a bigger from a smaller, follow that rule. Add the opposite. Go to subtract and go to whole. 95 minus 72 is 23, take the sign of the bigger number out.
And then you'll be exact.
Okay, so anytime, so it's no different than if I asked you this. I have 10 points and I just lost 12 points, what's your score?
-2.
-2, it's the same idea, add the opposite. There you go. Okay, it's just the bigger numbers. Okay, again, a whole string of numbers. 17, what if I, wait, before I get into that one, what if I had this? What's the answer?
5.
5. Could I always do subtraction like this? Add the opposite. Would that still equal 5?
Yeah.
Any subtraction it works on. Any subtraction. I wouldn't do it on this one, because you can just work the answer out and know it. All right, one more try. This one will be a long one with big numbers. 18 minus 25 minus negative 73 minus 12. Is that big enough?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Ellery, what did you tell me to do?
Change the 25 to -25,
Just this? Do I do anything with that subtraction sign?
and change it to add.
So, with my head, I go add the opposite. Add the opposite. Now what?
Add,
What's going to happen to this one?
half,
Going to change the opposite and negative. So she changed to add the opposite thing. That's fine. Some kids in Mr. Sibulus might want to see it too.
Okay, I'm gonna make a copy.
Okay. Add the opposite, add the opposite, add the opposite. Now I have a problem that you've done already. And I can solve it. Yes.
Isn't the answer 92?
Let's figure it out. I'm going to put my negatives together. Negative 25 and negative 12 is negative 37. This is going to be positive with a positive. 73 plus 18 is 91. 91 plus negative 37, things subtract. It's going to be a positive answer, isn't it? It's going to be 54.
Because I went 18 plus negative 25
So you can't do it that way.
plus 73 plus negative 12.
Okay. 18 plus negative 25 is negative 7.
Yeah.
Negative 7 plus positive 73 is 66.
Oh, I added like this positive.
Okay, 66 plus negative 12. That's, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I added it like it was positive, and I added the negative 12
Okay.
it was positive.
Okay, so, yeah, sometimes on those kind of problems, it's easier to group and go do one thing subtract. All right, let's see if there's other kinds of problems. Story problem-wise, if I were dealing with, oh, what do I need to do? Temperature. If I had a temperature, started off at negative 20 degrees Celsius, and this is true. It was in South Dakota, and it was the fastest temperature change they've ever observed. And in 2 minutes, the temperature changed from negative 20 degrees Celsius to 7 degrees Celsius. Right, and that's Celsius, so
That's bad.
that's a lot. I mean, that'd be a lot of change in 2 minutes if it were Fahrenheit.